and welcome back to my channel for the first 5-star in 2 years.
Light me up, don't you stop, 'cause tonight it's on the line. Show me how you get on down, close my eyes, take me for a ride.
I've just arrived at Bicton. We've just parked up, connected the electric hook, and we are now, as per usual, rushing off to watch the trot up. It starts at 3 o'clock. I think it's about 5 to 3. Oh. No, it's 1 minute past 3.
Okay, we're late.
We're late,
well,
but it's all good. It's all good. Look at that setup. So we are in, because we've brought Tina's Equitrack and we're sleeping in that for the weekend, for the next 2 nights, 3 nights.
Yeah.
I don't know how many nights we're here. Oops.
3.
3.
It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, yeah. So trot up today, dressage tomorrow, cross country on Saturday.
I might be saying Sunday. There's a big party at the end.
Show jumping. That one's got a double pop out.
I'm glad it's
and we just saw police horses. That's in Tina's vlog, so be sure to go check that out. We saw them as we were driving in. Yeah, we're in where everybody's saying the pros. And there's Simon! Looking very dapper. A bit late, yeah, we're late too. We will be catching up with Simon, so you'll remember him from camp, where we went up and stayed with him. Look how smart you're looking.
Hey, you're looking fabulous. At least we know which way to head by following you.
Yes. Oh, but I remember how fast he walks, that we would have to run. So Bicton has done an absolutely amazing job, and in a very short space of time have taken on doing Burley. So it's the first 5-star in 2 years, and everybody is, we are, I'm sure the riders are all absolutely buzzing, and a huge round of applause to Bicton for being able to put this on. And I can't wait to, I've seen little snippets on Instagram of how everything is all set up and looking, but I feel like Bicton has got a little bit more of a special feel about it for us, because we have actually competed here many a times. We've been camp here, we've done loads of things. It is very local to us, only 2 hours away. And yeah, I'm really excited to see all the attention to detail that I know that they have put on. I thoroughly enjoyed watching the 4-star short, 4-star long that they held here earlier in the year. Actually, probably only a couple of months ago, actually. Let the weekend unfold. Let's go and see the trot up. We have already got a few things lined up and planned. We'll walk in the course with Will, roll in later on this evening. There is arena familiarisation later. And of course we are starting it all off with the trot up. Nala is very excited for her first 5-star, aren't you, Nala? Aren't you? Yes, you are. She's like, I'm on a road trip. I'm on a road trip with my mummy. Right, let's get to the trot up. We're just following the horses, to be fair, because it's actually in a different location. When I've seen the photo, that I wouldn't know where it is here at Bicton, even though we've competed here and been here many a times. Not quite sure. So see how super duper the horses and riders are looking. Already spotted my number 1, who I think is going to win this weekend. Veneer Chimera, aka known as Tilly. They're all looking super duper.
Oh, they look incredible, don't they? Alright, should we head down there?
Yeah. It's a mini Uno. The whole sisters, isn't there? Crazy too, as well.
Yeah. How old?
She's 15 weeks.
Oh.
So she really is a baby still.
He's got a nice foot himself. Yay, she's finally seen us.
Yeah, she's not snubbing us.
No.
Here we have Simon. We said he was looking dapper, didn't we? Love how all 3 of us are vlogging him, even Meg is.
That'll be duplicated.
Please, at 1 for Piggy March now. This is Trevor Dickens' Veneer Chimera, 26 is the number. Great Britain's Piggy March. Well, it's certainly exciting here at Bicton Park. VIP Mini accepted.
She was making faces too.
I know. She's looking nervous.
Yeah, she was. We've caught up with Maggie Moo. I've got that in my head because you said that in a message.
Said
Maggie,
what?
Maggie Moo.
Yeah, I know, I was like...
But I'm just appreciating what an effort Bicton has put in. So there's all food tents down there in front of the main arena, and it honestly does feel like it's badminton Burley. Feels top level classness. Does that make sense? I'm sure it does. Yeah, but we're off to get our wristbands now because as we are here as media. Having a little sneaky peek at the main arena too, which has also got some cross-country fences in. I believe they go into the arena twice, but of course we will be walking the course with Will Rawlin, Albion rider, later on this evening. So we'll get a proper close-up look at the course. Okay, I realise I haven't vlogged for a little while, but we've met up with the lovely Cameron.
Hi guys!
We've actually been rendezvousing outside the toilets for quite a long time. That's not the wrong word, is it?
No, it's the right word, but it makes it sound like we're doing something naughty.
We're not at a festival, guys.
We were viewing. If we were rendezvousing, it was going to be
You know as well, what makes it even worse is that I felt really big, like using quite a big fancy word.
Oh, lovely word. Unfortunately,
Not the right time.
Elevated.
Anyways, right. So, and I was about to come on and say that you guys are taking ages to get ready to do a big quick interview.
Here we go.
Nope, and now I can't even vlog. We've just done a bit of filming to go on to stories for H&C because they partnered with Elite Eventing, broadcasting the whole event this weekend. So dressage, trot up today was free, and then you need to buy a pass for the cross country and show jumping. So the horses are just in at the moment, having familiarisation of the arena, all looking, I want to say pretty chilled. That one there, just having a little look around. He is pricked. I think they've spied the cross-country fences, if I'm honest. Okay, so the trainers have been put on and we are in walking mode. We are heading over to the cross-country start where we're going to meet Will Rawlin, Albion rider, champion rider, has got many brands in common, and he has very kindly said that he would walk the course. Now, I was just thinking we would walk a couple of combinations together, but I think we're actually going to be walking the whole course, and I would like to have a little walk around it before, obviously, we watch them jumping it, so it will be really nice. It is Will's first 5-star, his debut, and he's doing it here at Bicton. I need to find where the start is, and I think he might be already there, so I'm sorry, Will, if I've made you wait. We're also filming a few little bits for Albion as well. I've been speaking to Kath, we're going to get some bits for Albion social media. I've got to find where the start is. We're on to the course. Oh, it must be there. Tina, take a guess. How long do you think the cross country is?
In minutes or meters?
Both. Either or.
Oh, 9.5 minutes.
No. More.
11
Yes.
and a half.
Almost.
How do you know already?
11 minutes. 11 minutes, 16 seconds.
Wow.
6,415 metres.
And I tell you one thing, that's a hilly 11 minutes and 16
Yeah, that
seconds
is
because I've
very
ridden
true.
around this track, or parts of it. And it's not just
Not the
hilly,
whole-
it's undulating and it's like the camber, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah,
What
no,
do little
it's going to
red
be
flags
tough.
mean?
It is going to be tough.
Gravalia
The tractor's out at the moment. They've been working through the night. I've seen it on their stories. So they've done absolutely everything to make sure that the ground is perfect.
The fences generally don't look like that when we're in the warm-up down there, do they?
It would be nice to stand there though, to be
Not
able to
quite
get
that
some
wide.
footage on. Oh, I'm excited for cross country day. I'm excited for dressage, but I am excited for cross country day. Okay, so we've met up with Will. You're
Hi
a lot
guys,
taller.
a lot taller. Although you're on the right side.
Actually, I'm on the right side of the hill, so that's ideal. And you've just said that this is the first time of you walking
Yes,
it.
it is.
So
We're going to get live reactions.
yes, and it's your first 5-star.
It is.
How are you feeling about that?
Do you know what? Surprisingly chilled.
Yeah.
I'm sure by Saturday I'll be absolutely bricking it, but I don't
How
know,
do you feel about dressage tomorrow? How?
Funny enough, yesterday I had a training session with one of my trainers on my way down here, and I've just ridden him now before the arena familiarisation.
Yep.
And it's given me confidence. He
Yeah.
feels good.
Yeah.
So I am hoping for good things.
And your horse is called?
He's called VIP Vinny. Yeah.
And is it Vinny stable name?
Stable name Vinny. Yeah.
Ah.
So he is, he's my first 5-star horse.
Yay! Oh, how exciting! Yeah, this is the thing. You've got to kind of embrace it as well that you've got here,
Absolutely,
because
yeah.
it is a long journey to get to
God,
this level,
absolutely.
isn't it?
And I so often, I do take things quite seriously and always want to do well, but like everyone said, just enjoy the experience and go from there.
Yeah. And then I'm coming to tag along on your first course walk. I do!
Perfect.
Number one!
Number one.
That looks quite a beefy number one, but nice and inviting.
Absolutely, and we've got a nice sort of gallop from the start, so we can get a nice rhythm going. Because sometimes you come to some events and you have a sort of first fence literally 5 metres in front of you, and you're a bit like,
Yeah. Yeah.
So at least we've got a nice run up to this first fence, and
Lovely.
on we go.
Yes. Empire picnic table. Yeah, that actually appreciates how wide it is. Oh, not too bad so far.
No, not too bad. Nice sort of fences to ease us in and get the horses going, and
You've covered quite a lot of ground as well, haven't you?
Already, so we'd probably be coming up to the first minute soon enough.
Okay. I'm acting like I know what I'm talking about, and I really don't. First little water splash on course.
Yep.
A and B.
A and B, we've got 2 offset brushes, sort of slight camber to it, so the horses probably are not going to see the water. I would say they'll probably see the water now, but they don't know as of yet whether they're going to be landing in the water or landing just before the water, so it will be a slight element of surprise for them.
Yeah, cool. I'll be honest, I've done this course so many times and I totally forgot the water was even here when I was walking up. You didn't see it.
So, it's very much like you want to really think leg terrain straight, keep your leg on, because they will probably slightly jump in awkwardly.
Yeah.
So you do need to have a very active, strong canter and commit. And then, it's a very nice line out and you can see your exit and start heading up the long hill.
Ooh. So at the beginning we saw that it was 11 minutes 16.
11:16, yeah.
Now this might sound like a really, really silly question, but do you literally remember every single minute of where every minute marker is?
I try to, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've gone this distance, but 4-star isn't that far off it, so we're still remembering.
What was the 4-star here
I think
before?
10
that was
minutes.
10 minutes something, wasn't it?
So as well as remembering the lines, the fences, we're also having to remember what marker we need to be on when.
Yeah. And it's like things that can't be moved, isn't it, to remember?
Exactly. And like if something has gone wrong on the course, we tend to just forget about minute markers and then just focus on, because you've had 20, so there's no point in being.
Just get home safe and
Exactly.
and the experience, yeah, of course. Coming around now to what I think is going to be the first proper question of the course.
We're ignoring that water. That wasn't proper, that was just a question, not a proper question.
So we've got an A, B and C.
Yeah, so we've got 2 very big square white oxers, and then a curving line to a sort of arrowhead. And that's having come from that really steep hill
of course
all the
it
way
is.
up. Luckily they've been kind and it's starting to plateau out, so we've got enough time for the horse to catch their breath, get our knitting together, get the horses listening and on the aids, and hopefully get a nice punchy shot into these white railings. And they are wide.
Yeah, you're telling me. You wouldn't be able to put your toes and your head on that.
Want me to try?
I think you might get thrown out.
Whoa.
So you do need to come in with a good, you don't want fast, long, you want active punch and commit.
Oh, don't know where you're landing after that.
No.
You're not on me flying.
No, so that is a sizable punch before, so you do not want to be seeing a flyer and winging that. Because we're coming downhill to this big house.
The fact I have to step back so many times to be able to get it in this lens. You ready, guys? Are you ready? Boom. This is what annoys me about cameras, is that I don't actually think you appreciate how steep this actually is. And Nala, if you're pulling me, that doesn't help. And then to get to that. So there we go. It still doesn't show it. And then come round. Into the main arena, may I just add, that is looking absolutely beautiful. That's quite a question.
Quite a question. It's not just one, you've then got the next corner after.
They've been nice and put you some trees there, though.
They have, exactly.
We'll just step back again and again and again.
Like you literally just...
Yes.
No, 6'6".
6'6". And that's a let-up fence. Yeah. What's this? A favourite fact about your height?
Fact, I am the tallest eventer in Eventon.
Are you?
I'm taller than Foxfit and Jesse Campbell, so I'll take that. Galloping minute, because we're going to have done a loop with just 3 sort of let-up, probably big, wide let-up fences.
Yeah.
Come through this gap, and then we need to set up and get a good... I'd always say get a coughing canter, so punchy, active, not long. Pop this rail.
Pop.
Yeah, just a little pop. Pop the rail, and the horses are going to have a look at that. Because that is a sizable drop.
Might just ask you to stand on the other side so I can...
And if you stood on the other side, we wouldn't see you.
Holy moly.
And you know, I'm jumping it slightly left of centre because of
The sea
the
element.
sea element that we've got.
Yeah. Back again into the main arena. For a very lovely, wide, narrow arrowhead.
And tall.
And it's brushed though, it's let up, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
Yeah.
You know,
And-
then like, you're going to probably land and they're going to travel and it's going to be a moving 3 strides.
Yeah.
And you're just going to have to really have your lower leg to rein on.
We're now to fence 16 on the course. We've just left the main arena. This was fence 15 and the, I want to say the conundrum.
Yeah, it
Of
was
the
a real
four-star.
rider. Not necessarily frightener, but really got people scratching their heads because we had a rail bounce to the ditch to a very acute angled hedge, but actually it rode very well. And hopefully what they've done slightly different here is we've got bounce rail to a ditch and then bounce basically again to the...
So ever so slightly nicer?
I would say so, yes.
And in the opposite direction to what it was.
Yeah. You know, we've come down a hill.
Just like to say, my dog has just jumped the ditch, so it's no problem.
No, absolutely.
That is all very quick. I know it's bounces,
Yeah.
but very...
And you know, you're going to have to be so straight and correct with your leg and aid because horses do things so quickly and it could have a little glance off on that sea element, left or right, if you're not committing to that. You know, we're jumping the point, which is hard enough.
As well as a rail and a ditch in
And a
front of
ditch,
it.
Exactly. And you know, like, training my
You've got to
horse...
get it perfect from this point, haven't you?
Yeah. You know, you really want to think about having a canter back there,
and
coughing
coming down.
canter, and just commit and have your leg on and get over the bloody fence.
Ditchy at all? Is Vinny ditchy?
He can be a bit sort of land and drop behind the leg, so that's why I need to be quick enough, land, leg, we're going, rather than land sitting there a bit like, you know, and the ditch is wide. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, my dog, to be fair, Nala did, I think, probably the 90 part of the ditch, not this part of the ditch.
Yeah, you know, and as well as riders, you have to gauge by now how the horse is going, and if you're not having a great ride, you would definitely want to think about taking the alternative. And if you're being very competitive and the horse is going well, no reason why you can't rush on and do
Straight
that.
through to that point, through the trees and to that point, and boom, on you go.
Right, I realise I haven't vlogged anything for a fair few hours. We've had a cracking Chinese, which we didn't really eat very much of.
With ketchup.
And mayo. But apparently that
Ketchup,
is like
mayo.
totally wrong. Yeah, we're gross apparently. Or Lucy said she'd
Yeah.
have both rogue.
Comment below, would you have mayo? So, bearing in mind, I
don't think bearing in mind is any excuse for it.
No, I had salt and pepper chili chicken, which is
Ooh,
dry.
That sounds like, I
with
don't
rice.
eat chicken, but that sounds like you need like a lemon mayo with that.
Yeah, to be fair. Just saying, that's what I had. You had a vegetable chow mein. The dog is currently trying to eat the end of the tripod. I knew. You can get in bed, go on then.
Bedtime.
Oh, hello. Don't push me back. Pushing me back, you muppet. What are you like? You've been a good girl, but you're tired, aren't you? Ooh, look at that ring light. Alright. You've been sleeping under the duvet, because it is, I've got to admit, we're in like hoodies and stuff, aren't
Yeah,
we?
it's a bit chilly. I had my Jules shorts jammies on, and literally when you went out there I just got changed and put long ones on and a jumper because I'm a bit chilly.
It's not a house
we're
and not in a
tired.
bed, is it? So you have been going under the duvet, and I think you're going to enjoy sleeping in between us because it's going to keep you warm. But I'm very proud of you today, Nala. You've been very good and not showing me up, so... And you did a poo next to a portaloo, which is like... just cracked me up, to be fair.
This is where we go to the toilet, Mum.
It was. So no, that was ideal.
Ring light.
Tomorrow we've obviously got a full day of dressage. Now, I kind of feel like I'm not...
exciting!
I know, but I kind of feel like I'm not going to vlog all day because it's obviously the same test. So I'm going to show you elements. I can probably talk about this in the morning. Let's not talk about this now because it's quite dark.
We've had a nice relaxed evening though, haven't we?
Yeah,
And
just
the
what we
Summy's
needed.
ready for bed.
Considering that we drove up today, yeah, it's been full on, like all our trips ever are, but not complaining because it's been absolutely wonderful and it's nice to be back out again.
Earlier, and Meg and Nicole.
Everybody, yeah, and Simon, and Will was amazing on that course walk. I think that's actually the last time.
Sneaky little G&T with Simon, which was
Yeah,
nice.
exactly. So it's been, I can't actually see, oh, there you go.
Been lovely.
Come
We've got
into the
3 more
light.
days of loveliness to come.
Exactly, and yeah, this vlog is probably
I don't think we've got 3
quite
more
long.
nights of Chinese though, which is a shame because it was nice.
No, but we've
We're
got
gonna have
fajitas tomorrow. Because Tina hasn't mentioned fajitas.
Only because I remember you cooking them at badminton. They were so nice.
I think you mentioned fajitas about 6 times. Before today
And
and
you brought
today.
corn with me.
Yes.
And
Prepared.
ketchup and cheese.
Yeah. So yeah, that is what we'll be having
No,
for
I
dinner
don't
tomorrow.
lick your bum on my side of the bed.
Nice. On that note, guys, nighty night, and we'll see you tomorrow morning. For you, it's only literally a couple of
Why have you got a
seconds,
line on your face?
but for us,
Oh, it's your camera. What's
it's the
that?
camera to say that I'm level.
Oh, I've never seen that before. Thought you had a bit of sellotape on your face.
No, it says that I'm level on the camera. On that note, we will see you in a couple of seconds when we've had a good night's sleep.
And we look bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Night! Boom! And it's now the following day. It's dressage day. It's the morning. Just transferring everything off of SD card so that we have got full memory capacity to be able to film as much as possible. And Tina's already done 30 minutes of filming from the first day when there's only been the trot up. And I don't know how many minutes, but mine was quite a few gigs, so I am a little worried. Yeah, so
I'd say you've done more.
I know, and I only started it when we got up here. You didn't. Makeup is going on. Oh, I want to say, is that contour? No, I don't know anything about makeup. Concealing. Concealing. Is that what I could do for my spot? Is that what I need for my spot?
Yeah, but you're brown. It might be a bit pale for you.
Anyways, this isn't a makeup vlog. My dog's gone.
We've got my vlog, but may as well say it on yours. It's funny to wake up in the morning and see the Billy Stud lorry right outside your bedroom door.
So we've got the blue Billy Stud, and then in the burgundy red. It's biggie. We're going to try and watch as much of the dressage as we can. They split it up really nicely. They've got, I want to say it's like 12 riders, a 20-minute break, 12 riders, an hour's break, 12 riders, 20 minutes break, and then the final 12 riders. Obviously some here, like Oliver Townend, Pippa Funnel, have got a couple of rides, so they are first in and then obviously last in later in the day. But yeah, I'm excited to see how it goes. Nala's playing. Is she okay? Are you sure? Yeah. She just wants to play. Play with me! Spaniels galore! We've got half an hour until that all kicks off, so finish off getting ready and head down next to that dressage arena, the amazing dressage arena. It looks beautiful.
Possibly a little bit tight in the frame, but it was nice and forward.
So dressage has started. We did see the first one in there, David Dole. Just helping Cameron out with a little bit of Instagram. I've just made a coffee.
Helpful. You taught me now how to do reels and captions.
Yay!
I'm learning.
You're learning.
Trying to.
It is a bit of a minefield, though,
It is.
to be fair,
It
isn't
is.
it?
Well, I watch all of your stories. I'm like, that looks so pretty. I can't do that.
Oh, anytime you've got any questions, just whether I'm able to answer them or not. But Tina's the queen of the gram, I think.
I'll help you with horses. You can help me with social media. That sounds perfect.
That sounds amazing. Right. Oliver is in there at the moment, which we've just seen on the screen. I don't even think I'm in the camera.
And he'll be set to do a brilliant test on this horse.
Yes, I think there may have just been a bit of a hiccup in one of his flying changes, to be fair. I've just listened in there. But yeah, he's down there and in there. Coming down for his final centre line, I think.
You know. First score they confirmed, Great Britain's David Dole, and that's 32.2 penalties, and that's going to be a score overnight. Going through to cross-country, the second.
First section of dressage is done. We're now on to the second. The first rider has just come out, which is Francis Whittington, just there, trying to get some photos, but the horse is a little bit excited. He's like, I've done my job, now let's go on to the cross-country. But this is where everybody is. Meg's over there with a microphone ready to interview. She's doing a cracking job. We've heard her already on the live stream. She's sounding fantastic. Proud of you. Stop it. Looking absolutely gorgeous as well. And now, next in the arena, I believe it's Tim Price. Tim Price going into the arena. I feel like I should just let the commentator do this, but ooh, Bella's gone for Gemma Tassel and Chilly Knight. Me have tears in my eyes. Just for them to come out and to show how much it means to them, and also how much they appreciate ponies. I know. I was watching her. Apologise. Oh, I'm zoomed. How much it means to her and how proud she is of him.
She's still wiping tears.
I know. Bless her. Bless her. Look forward to seeing them out and smashing the cross country, flying on the cross country, because Chilly Knight is rather quick. William Fox Pitt just heading down at the centre line for his first halt. Or on Emily's vlog. Simon said Freddie's favourite bit is the stretchy canter. So as they do at all horse events, as soon as they come out of the arena, there is a jury that's got to check over the horses, checking their mouth, their legs, where the rider's legs have been. That one's a bit too excited and wants to go out on cross country. I've just walked past a fence. Let me go. Cheers, cheers. Cheers. Not quite a clonk, but yeah, we finally found a bar.
Finally, it didn't take us very long, did it?
It didn't at all. We have stopped off, got a drink, and now we just
said backdrop in a minute. I'd just lean the other way if I was you.
And then we've come up to the dressage warm-up. Pumpkin hat is Pippa Funnel and Maya's Hope. Yeah.
Slightly later in the day than they were.
We all thought that she had withdrawn and was a bit panicked. We were like, oh no, she's withdrawn. But it was actually because the horse had pulled a shoe, so they had to get that sorted this morning. So she's now going to be the last one before the lunch break at 12:30. 12, but it's just like, let's come up and have a little sneaky look. Oh, interesting. Beautiful. I wish I made more effort this morning, but I have just been back, taken off my makeup from yesterday, put on a fresh load of lashes, and we're heading down to watch the third section after the lunch break. And this section consists of people like Piggy March, Simon Grieve, Will Rawlin, who we walked the course with yesterday. So yeah, excited to see how they all get on in their tests. And the sun's come out.
And it's lush, yeah. We had to do a quick outfit change, haven't we?
We have, yes. I said I've also made an effort with my face now because I hadn't this morning.
I meant to cut out.
We move to the next combination to go, and this is going to be Alice's 11th 5-star for the rest of the show. If you haven't done so,
and here comes Mr. Simon Grieve.
Country tomorrow, and for the show jumping on Sunday. Train stands plenty.
I'm really excited.
We're not going up to the warm-up, we're going straight
I'm a little bit nervous for it though.
from the side.
From a 4-year-old.
My fave, who we all know, I am a proper fangirl, I know, is on her way.
Still remaining the same at the top, 26.7.
Beautiful,
Is Tim Price
beautiful,
going to be the
beautiful.
overnight leader?
Right, I'm running.
Because that goes into the lead, 25.5. Catch that if you can. Great Britain's Piggy March, Vernier Camera. Yes! Smile, set it all.
That was amazing. That was absolutely amazing. She really kept her cool. She was clean, fine changes. Everything was boom, amazing, and yeah, pleasure to watch. And it was so lovely to see what Piggy's reaction was afterwards.
There's a fine line of trying to get her just to not be a lunatic, and you know, like I said, I think after Bicton she's a pain in the arse most of the time. But when you usually need her to try and be there for you, she has been. She's older though now. She's 16 years old. 2 years of not really doing anything. They're not tennis rackets. You can't just put them in the cupboard and get them back out and go. And she's not one to run at one day. So it's actually been really hard for horses like her. For the owners, they still have had to pay, keeping horses. But she doesn't run at, one days really. So it's been desperate times. Well done, Bicton, and thank you, Bicton. For all that they've done and for us being here, and something that these horses and the owners can really get excited about and get to.
And the cross country tomorrow, we all know that Tilly is a little bit of a country machine.
Well, yeah.
I
You
will be
say
rooting
that-
and everything cross for
Oh,
you.
thank you. You say that, but you can never be too confident. You don't, every fence needs jumping. You know, she hasn't done it for 2 years. She feels terrible when she does her one-day events. She's so low and skimmy, and I hope she just gets here and feels that she's back at something decent again. She's got things to back up, and she gives the ride that she has done for me around Bicton earlier. But I enjoy, you know, I've just got to enjoy her, really. You know, she's 16, and you know how many big ones do they keep going for, and I'll be, you know, interested in how she feels and how she goes.
Oh, you're making me shed tears again now. You've been down here watching a lot of the dressage this morning. Are you going to be coming back down again to watch the...
Yeah, I will. It's great to watch because it's such a small class. You sort of feel like you've got time, you know, things spread out, so it makes it quite different. It doesn't feel too stressful here. It's just got a nice, relaxed atmosphere, so it's just quite nice to, you know, watch the end of it, the sun shining, and then go for a walk around the course with the owner so we can have a discussion, and then, yes, start stressing for tomorrow.
Well, I will be, as I always am, rooting for you. I can't wait to see you out across country. Very, very best
Thank
of luck.
you. Thank you very much. Good girl. Good to see you, girls.
Okay, I just need to come down off of cloud 9 because obviously I've just interviewed Piggy and it was amazing. She was so good and we spoke for like 3.5 minutes. And she actually remembered me. She said, "Oh yeah, where's your blonde friend?" Cue in the blonde friend. But no, she was lovely. She has gone into the lead and of course I am absolutely rooting for her and Tilly, Vanilla Chimera, and can't wait to see them out in cross country. Make sure that I'm on a good spot tomorrow to be able to see them. Will has also, it was unfortunate timing, this is the problem. I was obviously there with Piggy and Will was in the arena at the time. Give me some inside info. I was interviewing Piggy.
I can tell because you've just been going round going, twiddling your hair.
Twiddling like a little schoolgirl.
It's like a nervous flirt almost, isn't it?
Oh, don't. How did Will's test go?
Amazing. He's in second by 0.1, but he broke twice in the medium trot, and he had a little thing down the centre line, and he's gone into second.
Oh my goodness.
So like he lost 6 marks from each judge.
I saw the first break, and then I
then
saw
he had a problem down the centre line.
But he's still in second.
So he
So
smashed
second
the
by
dressage.
0.1.
No way.
Incredible.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Okay, sorry, I
Guys,
didn't film that with you,
Bicton is hotting up right now. Last couple of riders to go in the dressage phase, and we've got first up Pippa Funnel and Billy Walcott. Looks beautiful.
Billy Wolf on the ride for Pippa Funnel. We'll give you the score in a minute. But interestingly enough, it was the first test today where there was a 10 on the score sheet. You can give her another round of applause. She's a true legend. How good is it to have her here? Pippa Funnel and Billy Walk on with a 10.
The commentator's just literally stealing the words out of my mouth, but fantastic test from Pippa Funnel. A mark of 10 was awarded. I'm not really sure what it was for. We're just nail-bitingly waiting until we hear what her score is. A couple more to come in. Are they going to go into the lead? And now we've got our gold medalist, Oliver Townend, just there, riding past Pippa into the arena. The last to go here today at Bicton.
And the score has just come in for Pippa Funnel with Billy Walk on. It's a provisional score, but it's a very, very good one, and it is a score of 24. Pippa Funnel leads the way, but believe you me, the competition is not over yet, especially when you see who we are to go. This man was part of the gold medal winning team recently.
final ever at Idle. Another stunning test on Billy Walker. Are you happy?
I'm really delighted. It's not often I come out so delighted, but I was delighted with him. And actually, I was really chuffed with my other horse as well. I fluffed a change, but with both horses, I'm really pleased. But he was really cool and very relaxed, very rideable, and yeah, I mean, he did a clear round in a nice, easy way.
Well, he did a clear round, so did you. You're ever the perfectionist in test riding.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I feel as though I'm getting bouncier and bouncier and blobbing around, and everyone's riding all week in their dressage saddles, and I'm doing rising trots in my jumping saddles because I find my body is much better and the horses' backs are much better the less I do sitting trot. So pretty much all the sitting trot I do nowadays is in the dressage.
Well, clearly whatever you're doing is working, Pip. Yeah, the 4-star here earlier in the year, you spoke about how amazing it was to actually have a course to get your teeth stuck into. Looking around the course here, do you feel the same way this time round?
Yeah, I mean, I think definitely. I think I'll be. I'll wait to see whether I've still got the balls and the nerve to jump around these big tracks. You know, miss 2 years, probably at a stage in my career that I didn't want to miss 2 years at this level. But both horses are very good jumpers. And we wait and see. We all know how testing the terrain is here. So, that's going to be an issue. And I hold up my hand and tell everyone now that Billy Walk-On isn't the fastest horse in the world. So, he's not a thoroughbred, and he's, as I said, he's a bit like a Bedford TK. It's slow up the hills, but goes down, and he likes to do it in his own sort of speed. So, but anyway,
Well, you never know.
Today was fun.
No, you never know. In the last 5-star we had on British soil in 2019, Burley, you finished first, Piggy finished second. After dressage today, you're in first, Piggy's in second. Could it be another one?
It'd be nice, wouldn't it?
It would be lovely. Yes. Well, I'm sure everyone's excited to watch you go cross country.
So I'm here with Oliver now. Your horse's first time at this level. How did you feel the test went?
Very good. I think it's a good horse for the future, a top horse. 29 in the first dressage test at 5 stars, a good mark. So happy enough. Frustrating couple of mistakes, but she's doing very well. There's over 18 hands or around 18 hands in a thoroughbred type, and they don't sit so easily in the canter, and things come up very quickly for him, but mentally he's coping very well, and after a winter he'll be a lot stronger again, so looking forward to the future with him.
Yes, you look absolutely fantastic. Do you think there's going to be an opportunity to climb the leaderboard tomorrow with the cross-country course?
Oh, if you go clear inside the time around that course, you're going to do nothing but rise, and we'll see how we go.
Brilliant. Thank you so much, Oliver. Best of luck with both your rides tomorrow.
The dressage day is all completed, and now we're heading over to meet point. I'm not really sure what point it is, but we are heading over because the top 3 riders, which is Pippa Funnell, Piggy March and Will Rawlin, are all going to be interviewed and asked some questions by Spencer and Nicole. Are you ready to ask some questions?
I am, but I'm on a mad dash to the press conference.
Okay.
I've got to stop puffing. I'm running uphill.
Oh, has it been a good day?
Cracking day.
Amazing day.
And good
It's a day of dressage.
I bloody love a 5-star. Can I say bloody?
Yeah, you're fine.
Sorry. Just you have to get a censor me out. Right. See you on the other
They're
side.
all there ready. See you in a minute.
Our leader, our overnight leader, Pippa Funnell, her second best 5-star test since 2008, and your last 2 tests have been your top 2 at 5-star. Pretty impressive. What are your thoughts on that? Now you've had time to take a moment, what are your thoughts?
I was delighted. It's not often I'm delighted, but I was delighted with the way he went. He's, as everyone can see, he's a very big horse, and I have to be careful I don't overdo the work. So he's done lots and lots of fitness work, which obviously they're going to need for this track. And I've been careful the last week that I haven't done too much dressage, and not just for the horse's benefit, but I see everyone, and actually Piggy even commented on it, because Mare's Hope, I've found a much better system with him, and that is never put a dressage saddle on, and I thought, well, it works for him, and I'm actually much happier not doing sitting trot in a dressage saddle. So both horses this week have been in jumping saddles all week, and the only sitting trot you see me doing is in the dressage test. But he was great, really good, fabulous in his brain, and I think full credit to the team here. It was a wonderful arena to ride in, lovely to ride on the grass, and was a lovely atmosphere, actually. You're going to remind me what you said at the European Championships.
We were last on the team together at the Europeans at Lamoulan. We were on the team together and Pipsy was first out. And she's like, I'm going to be too slow. I was like, I'm going to shove a sparkler up you and light it. And you have 11 minutes, 8 seconds to get to the end before
it goes off.
Before it goes off. She got home inside the time.
Have you got two sparklers for tomorrow?
Yes, 2 sparklers.
Perfect. Listen, I think I even need more than that going up those hills at the end.
You get every little help.
Thank you, and thank you. It's very exciting with the Elite Eventing TV and Horse and Country being behind this event, and yeah, I just wanted to say thanks to Bicton and the team. They've done the competitors a huge favour to run this, or hopefully they have. I'll tell them tomorrow. Well done, Will.
Now, in second place, great friends, as you can see. Piggy, Veneer Camira Tilly, 25.5, sits in second, led for a long time. Your great mate knocked you off the top spot, but still well placed for the weekend. She's 16, but she still pulls it all out of the bag at the big ones.
Oh, bless her. Yes, she did. I was so proud of her today, really, because she's not the easiest. I don't find her the easiest. She's been an absolute star for me, a saint for me over the years. But, you know, she's 16, and it's a long time from 14 was the last time she was competing at this level. She doesn't really run at one-day events. She's not a natural dressage horse, so you always have to, like, bring her up for an occasion. And there's been no occasion, so it's actually felt for a long time that, you know, one day she never produces anything exciting. So it was great for her to get back here, be in an atmosphere, know it's important, and get back to the form that she was for today. So I was very proud of her.
It was her second best international test too. The best was when she was at Badminton 2018. Amy Phillips, your head girl, is a big part of her management and getting that result in today. Just a word on her, because it is a team effort as well, isn't it?
Oh God, absolutely. And Amy's fantastic for myself, as well as the horse. I mean, the horse is, you know, I said after Badminton in my interview, this horse is a pain in the butt, 363 days a year, and absolutely brilliant those few days at the 5 stars. And you know, she's very delicate in many ways. She's a real mare. You know, it's just there's such a fine line with her of everything that we do, of it just trying to stay the right side of the line for her to compete and be happy and well. And Amy is first class for Tilly, but you know, she's a best mate of mine. I just don't feel if I didn't have her as well. You know, she's definitely my wingman all the time, and you know, she's a great girl.
And she's pretty experienced at this level now. I think this is run number 10 at 5-star. You've walked a lot of 5-star tracks in your time. You've jumped a lot of Captain Mark Phillips tracks as well. How does Bicton compare?
Yeah, I mean, he's done a great job, and it's definitely a 5-star, but it's definitely got a different feel to Badminton and Burghley. And I feel you walk it with a lot of respect, and there's lots of places that could be a problem easily. But I think the terrain I've got with Tilly, I've got quite not used to going around Badminton and Burghley for the jumps, but you learn the terrain, you know how to get them into the rhythm and know sort of what to expect of how they feel. Where here is going to be very different. It's very intense for the first 5 minutes. The terrain is a lot quicker, sharper, you know, feistier, which I'm hoping for me personally with her at Badminton and Burghley is a little bit more, it's not so intense at the beginning, so she settles into a rhythm, and that might be interesting for me tomorrow with her. She's hardy, she's fast, she puts her nose on the floor and she grits her teeth and off she goes. But when it's sharply up and down, you know, she's going to have to be relaxed and listening at the same time as well. So there's lots to respect, but it's a great course, and like Pippa said, we all respect Captain Mark Phillips so much as a course builder, but there's lots out there to jump.
We're at the press conference in third overnight next to two legends of the sport.
Yeah, it's very exciting, and just like you say, be behind Piggy and Pippa is amazing, and I'm super proud of Vinny because he really pulled it out of the bag.
How do you feel?
There's
a lot of nerves, but how do you feel?
I am happy, excited, but equally I like to think I'm quite chilled and laid back, and so I don't like to get too excited about things and too carried away, so I'm trying to be he's slightly understated and yeah.
Your smile says a different story, Will. Let me ask you, because VIP Vinny, he's very, very talented in the first phase. We've spoken a lot in the last few weeks, and you said he was going as well as he's ever gone going into the dressage here.
Yeah.
But there was a lot more to come as well.
There was, and I made an absolute howler of a mistake in the first medium. But I thought, okay, right, just relax. That's one movement done. There's plenty more to come. So, we knuckled down, and he really gave it my all. And yeah, there is so much more to come from him. It was a fantastic test with lots more.
Lots more to come, plenty more to come. He was very, very impressive in the first phase. Let me ask you what he's like as a horse, because you know each other really well. It's his first 5-star as well.
Yeah. He is quite arrogant and knows he's good and has an opinion. And, like when Michael, my groom, was getting him all ready and doing quarter markers, Vinny was having absolutely none of it, did not want to stand. So, yeah, he is very opinionated and knows that he is special and tells everyone that he is.
And what about going into the cross country? It's your first 5-star. I've no doubt you've walked them in the past. How different does it feel knowing you've got to ride it?
Yeah, very different. I'm excited. I am ready to get stuck in, but equally it is my first 5-star, and my main aim, I'd love to be competitive, but I also do want to get my first completion and get that under my belt. So that is the frame of mind I'm going in for tomorrow, is get a completion and have a good ride.
He's competitive, really. He is. He's very competitive. Very tall, too. How long you warm up for before your test, Piggy? Come to you first.
20 minutes is my last time that I would get on Veneer Chimera, but she had a long work this morning, and she loose lunged probably 2 or 3 times today with Amy, so she's out of her stable quite a lot, but just getting bored and grazing and trotting around loose on the lunge, trying to get her to fall asleep and be chilled.
I was going to say, hopefully not too loose. Will, how about you?
With Vinny, we had a good dressage session yesterday afternoon for the arena familiarisation, and then I just took him for a chilled hack this morning, and I gave him a 40-minute warm-up, but lots of stretching, relaxed, and then went into the 10-minute box and started asking a bit more, and yeah, it paid off.
Absolutely did. Okay, Lucy Ackerman wants to know how you have prepared any of your horses for the crowds or the atmosphere here. Well, obviously, Piggy, we've not seen a lot of crowds or atmosphere. I think we're all a bit in shock there's people. But have you done anything with her? She's been to a lot of big venues in her time.
Yes, she has. And so she's only done a couple of one-day events, I think, all year. So I've just sort of relied on her experience. Given her a couple of outings just at home, or going to a show jumping show, or just working her at an event without actually competing. But yes, probably just relied on her experience really to get us through.
And Will, Vinny's been to some big crowds, Bramham a few years ago.
Yeah.
Does he mind it at all?
He's a horse, he rises to the occasion and loves to play to the crowd.
There we go. Next time, give him a bigger round of applause. What about, let's go on to some of the cross-country questions. So Jess Good has asked, what 3 words would you most use to describe the cross-country track for tomorrow? On the spot, 3 words spring to mind. Will, go.
Aye.
Piggy, tiring.
Yeah.
Long wait, tough, intense.
Yeah.
Tiring. Okay, fair enough. Okay, let's go on to any fences that you think will be the most influential. Emma Michael has asked that one. What are you going to walk an extra time, Piggy?
Number 9 for me, personally. Down 7, 8, 9. The very steep hill turn to the 2 corners. I think is a really, really tough question.
For me, the sort of log piles near the end of the course, just before the first water, because you've got that real hillock sort of undulation bit, and depending on how you jump in and get your line and turn, I feel particularly with Vinny, will depend on how I get my takeoff, and if it's wrong, then it's not going to end well.
Won't be wrong, Will. It won't be wrong. Have faith. Have faith. One question for you, Piggy, from from B Special Equestrian. What is your favourite quality about Veneer Chimera?
Her heart. It's bigger than a lion's.
Bigger than lions. You can't ask for much more. I would just say, Max, how did Mummy do today? Was she good?
Yeah.
And I hear you have come away for a weekend camping, and hopefully there's going to be plenty of fun, some ice cream, some good cross country as well. You looking forward to it? I think there might be some dinosaurs. Yeah, definitely some dinosaurs. Look, guys, good luck tomorrow. Be generous with your sparklers. And that is a real indication, actually, of just how good this sport is. Because you're sitting in second behind a very good friend, but actually you're willing her to do well as well.
Yeah, I'll give her a kick up the butt tomorrow.
And look, a huge, huge thank you to Will and to Piggy and to Pippa a little bit earlier on as well. And a big thank you to all of you guys for staying with us, because it has been a brilliant first day of the Cheddington Bicton Park 5-star. And we look forward to a brilliant weekend as well.